Hey everyone, it's Lisa from TRW, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get good cut settings with our FDC sign vinyl, and I am going to be using the glitter vinyl. So this is glitter mint. You can see it's really cute, and it is available on our website, therhinestoneworld.com. So if you want to learn how to get good cut settings with your Silhouette CAMEO and your FDC glitter sign vinyl, then go ahead and keep on watching. I am open in Silhouette Studio, so I've already been cutting normal FDC sign vinyl. So let me go over it, and I have my design set up right here. Now with sign vinyl, we're not going to mirror it. It's actually going to be applied like this. So we cut out the design, pick it up with our transfer tape, and then we apply it down. So I'm going to go over to my send panel and check out the settings that I have here. So I have FDC. I have my blade set at 2, my speed at 5, my force at 7, and 1 pass. So typically I will cut all my different FDC vinyl around the same settings. I found that the difference is it's not very noticeable with the different types of vinyl, but I'm going to program a new one for FDC glitter because this glitter does feel a little bit thicker than my last, so I want to increase my blade depth without adjusting what I use for my normal FDC. So we're going to click this drop down. We're going to add new material type right here. Let's go ahead and rename it. So I've right clicked, rename FDC glitter, hit enter, and now I'm going to click off of it and just click back on so I can see that I'm editing FDC glitter. So I'm going to keep my blade at 3 instead of 2. I'm going to do my speed at 10, no problem. And then my force, I believe, for FDC was 7, so let me go back down here, and I'm going to keep my force around 7 as well. And of course we're going to do test cuts, so we're going to tweak it from there. So I've added in my new material. I have it all in here. Let's go ahead and click this X. And then before we cut, we want to select it again and choose our new setting from the drop down. So let's go right down here. There's our new setting we just made, FDC glitter, and now it's all set over here. So let's go over to my Cameo. We're going to load our material, and then we're going to go ahead and do our first test cut. Alright, so here I am at my Cameo. I have my mint glitter, so if you look closely, the glitter is nice and subtle. This is probably one of my favorite vinyls we have because I love mint and I love glitter, but I don't want it to be overwhelming, so it's a nice middle ground. Alright, so let's go back to my screen. So here are my settings again, FDC glitter, my blade at 3, speed at 10, force at 7. So let's go ahead and test cut and see how this works. Alright, so just initially I didn't hear the noise of paper cutting, which is always a good sign. The backing is paper, so you don't want to cut the backing. And if you notice, I didn't mention it before, but I'm not using a cutting mat because we have this backing on here. We don't need it. Alright, so I always check the back. So my design has a slight little indent in there. It's not terrible. I'm going to leave it. However, if you do have a larger indent, you want to kind of decrease your blade or your force because it's cutting a little too far into there. Check that out. So my square came right out, which means my cut was pretty good. So let's go ahead and load it in there. So let's hit load. I'm going to use my arrows, slide over my starting point, and let's go back to the screen. We can go ahead and I'm just going to send it over. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unload it. Now, I want to point out that I do have a little residue on here. I don't really know what it's from. Maybe from all the cuts I've been doing. And then this little corner with the R didn't cut the best. I would say you want to adjust your settings if you have that, but my blade is older, so I think it's just a sign of my blade dulling. If you have that in every corner, you want to adjust your settings. But since it's in that one corner, it's the sharpest one, I would say that it's not necessarily my cut settings, but really my blade is getting old. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm just being careful as I weed this up. Check that out, I'm already done. Because you don't want this vinyl to fold over on itself because it's sticky. And like, if you look, I'll try to separate this. You're not going to have very good luck with it. So just be careful when you weed this vinyl. You don't want it to overlap on itself, but check it out. We have a nice clean cut with our FDC glitter vinyl. Once we are ready to apply this, we would just get a piece of transfer tape, put it on top of here, and then this would lift off and we'd apply it with our transfer tape. So don't forget, you can get this vinyl on our website. I'm going to put a link below. It's therhinestoneworld.com. This particular color is the FDC Glitter Vinyl, and that is in mint glitter. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any more videos, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. We're uploading videos all the time with different techniques and tricks to help you. And of course, make sure you comment below. Let us know what you think, and let us know what other videos you'd like to see us make.